First, let's see how if you can hit me. Hit me! Hit me! Yeah, not surprising with a 0 accuracy.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
$5,000 gold from Church of Ceres for just becoming a god.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
You know, in hindsight, it was not the best idea to just leave the diary in his room. Or where he was staying, because, you know, people like Sally could have just read it.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Saideth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter.
Hi guys.
I've been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Do you think do you think it's wise to bring them into this? Especially
It is said
Dimitri.
that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
Isn't that too dangerous?
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Yes, sir. Someone's birthday. Hilda's birthday. Flowers.
Oh, wow,
He's already got her to be. Hanneman's birthday. How many birthdays do we need? Flowers.
Thank you.
By fusing with Soltis and awakening the progenitor god's power, Link obtained a certification for the Enlightened One class.
What a strange feeling.
It's very strange. Okay, let's see what we have for battles. Alright, I got rid of all the legends. So, it'll just be easy peasy all the way down to this. The only thing we have to just worry about is what the Blue Lions have to say about this, what the Ashen Wolf have to say about all this. Lots of large fishes. Oh, we got support. Cool. Ash and Mercedes. Let's check it out.
Your Highness, sorry, I mean Dimitri, would you, do you want to train together today?
Ash, of course, I'm glad you asked. After classes conclude for the day, meet me at the training ground. I'll be waiting. And afterward, let's plan on dinner. We'll certainly have worked up an appetite.
Oh, yes, I suppose, I mean, sure, it'd be, that is, it would be my pleasure to dine with you. I mean,
Ash.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm just no good at this. I'll do my best to improve.
Are you still worrying over what I said to you before?
I'm trying to do as you asked, but it's just completely against my nature.
Trust me, I understand the urge to show respect where it is due. However, that is not the case here. Yes, I was brought up in a different family and raised in a different way, but otherwise, you and I are the same.
That all makes sense, Your Highness. But I just can't bring myself to speak to you in such a casual way. Sure, when you get right down to it, royalty like you and common folk like me, we're all just people. But the common folk still rely on the nobility to keep the peace and to keep them safe. Commoners pay the price for that in taxes and respect. That's what Lenato says.
I suppose I can understand that point of view. But the flaw in your logic is that I am not king just yet.
But that's not all there is to it. I also respect you as a person. You carry the weight of the whole kingdom on your shoulders. You're a faultless warrior, and you're always so kind to your allies, even me.
On all accounts, I can say the same of you. But you also have a strong heart. I can't say that about myself. No matter the circumstance, you are never drawn toward darkness. That mindset of yours has done me well on countless occasions.
Well, I do my best. So I guess mutual respect between us is what's really the most appropriate.
Precisely. Which means there's never any need to be nervous or uncomfortable around one another. It seems we may have circled back to where we started with this conversation, but let's at least agree that we both should learn to bend a bit. How's that sound?
All right. Let's start from the beginning, then. Would you like to train with me today, Your Highness?
Of course, Ash. Come at me with everything you've got.
That was really wholesome. I like it. Let's see Mercedes B Part 2.
You've been spending a lot of time at the training ground, Mercedes. As far as swordsmanship goes, you're like a whole new person.
Thank you. I have such a great time when you teach me that improving comes naturally.
It's all because of your own hard work. Compared to you,
You shouldn't be so disappointed in yourself. You're improving too. You just need to keep at it.
Well, I can hold a needle and thread without breaking anything now. That's something.
That's a big step. When we started, you couldn't even hold a pair of scissors without twisting them apart.
True. I'm sorry for being such a burden.
You're no bother at all. I like sewing with you. It reminds me of when I was young and my mother taught me how to sew. My mother would sit with my brother and me, and we'd all sew together. Ah, I really miss it. Even though I was barely better than you when I started. Did your mother like to sew, Dimitri?
My birth mother? From my father's accounts, she wasn't great at it either.
Oh, of course. I forgot that the Queen of Fargus passed away long ago.
Yes. I don't really remember what she was like. But I remember my stepmother, always sitting by the window sewing away.
I'm sure she would have been happy to teach you if you had asked.
She always looked so lonely when she was sewing. So unreachable. She was kind to me, yes, but when she was like that, it was hard to talk to her. I'm not certain she would have wished to teach me.
I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories.
Don't worry about it. If I don't talk about those things sometimes, I'll risk forgetting them altogether. And that would truly be a shame.
I see.
But now I'm just going on and on about myself. Why don't you tell me more about you?
More about me? Oh, goodness. I don't even know what to say.
It's hard to think of something on the spot, isn't it? You could speak of your family, I suppose.
You want to know more about my family? On that topic, I'm happy to oblige. In fact, I'm so glad you asked. It's important to think about your past and share it every now and then. This might take a while, but would you be willing to stay and listen?
Of course. I will listen for as long as you wish.
Alright, that's it. And the only thing left now is the Do and Annette Part 2. You know, I should really get all the bees covers. Bees. And get Gilbert C. Hopefully I could get it today.
Hi, Dudu. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way. You deserve all the praise in the world.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
Well, sure, I know that. But how can I stop making those errors? No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up. The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need. Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dudu. You really have a kind heart. At first I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
Well, a bit. Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
I see. I will try it.
Oh gosh. If The Rock were to grow his hair back and make it white, he would definitely be the dude right there. That was great. Alright, let's explore now. Can't hear Sulta's voice anymore. That's a bummer. Alright, sir. What you up to?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. You look different. And you're acting different. You're just all around different. Shaking things up, are we? I think that's great. Gotta keep things interesting, right? For what it's worth, it's a good look, and you wear it well.
Thank you, sir.
I get it.
Got a shady offer from somebody well-dressed. Noble's lapdog, probably. There was a big sack of coin on offer, but not a lot of real info about the job. It seemed suspicious, so I turned it down. Now I wonder if that was a mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. You don't want to find yourself doing a pyramid job. At least that's what I think she's going with.
My word. It seems that the rumors of you receiving the goddess's power were true. But you're still you, obviously.
Obviously. Yes, I'm still me.
Good. It would be a shame if you changed into someone I didn't like.
It's clear to me, at least, that you are something more than you were. Something special.
Yeah. I just hope this newfound specialness doesn't spell trouble for the rest of us.
Why must you jinx things? Also, that is... I don't think I've ever seen that before. Getting 2 support bonus at the same time. That is... Wow. I didn't think that happened. Iron Shield, Iron Lance, Iron Gauntlet, all irons. Gonna sell them later.
Huh? Look at you! Listen, all sorts of folks wind up in this place for all sorts of reasons. Nobody's judging. Whatever happened to you doesn't make one bit of difference to any of these people.
Oh, he thinks I'm moving in.
Things certainly have changed lately. Not that I mind. Or perhaps the only thing that's different is how you look. Or has your personality changed too?
I'm more talkative now. So I think having changed would be much better.
Well, that's cute. Glad you're able to joke around at least. Makes me less concerned about you. Well, whatever the case, I still like you just the same as I always have.
Thank you, buddy. Always trust the Yuri.
Hey pal, how you holding up? The human body is strong, but we all have our limits. Even folks who fraternize with the goddess. How was she, by the way? A real knockout, yeah?
She was a child.
Really? Huh, that's a letdown. Well, in any case, we have our work cut out for us. No telling what they're planning next.
Unfortunately, she was a child. I assumed that when I was born, she was born with a child's body, and actually, it was confirmed. It was a theory I had before, and the developers actually did confirm it that the way Rhea remembers Solstice was as an adult. The thing that you see, like in the beginning, whenever you see the opening of this game, that is basically Solstice. So my theory is that when I was born, when Solstice basically said that she was there with me from the beginning, she was born as a child, not as the adult that Rhea remembers her to be. Anyways, since I screwed up, I could actually do this again. And see what happened when I said she was infinitely beautiful.
I knew it! Good thing I never officially turned my back on that beaut, huh? Next punch I throw is for her. Well, in any case...
Yeah, now I can say that you're a creep. You're trying to You're trying to hit on a child, you jerk, you creep. Voila!
Ah, hello. Dedu, yes?
Finished praying?
I am, yes. You have grown much since I saw you last. You're a man now.
You barely know me.
True. I suppose we did only meet a handful of times.
As haggard as you look now, you were even worse when I last saw you in the capital.
Haggard, eh? True enough.
Still weighed down by the same regret, I see.
I was unable to protect the king. That is the ultimate failure. One I must atone for.
If you have the spare time to beg forgiveness, then pick up a lance and train.
That would do nothing to atone for the dead.
Your prayers are mere self-indulgence.
You do not understand.
No, I do not. Fargus needed you. His Highness needed you.
There was no other choice but for me to leave. What would you have done if you were in my place? If His Highness had died due to your failures?
If he commanded me to live, then I would live. Otherwise, I would die with him. I have nothing left to lose other than His Highness. Home, family, all but that man I have already lost. You were a knight in service to the king for decades. Not only did you excel in bravery, wisdom, and tactics, but in matters of character, you were an ideal knight, utterly above reproach. That is what His Highness has always said. I have only come this far by modeling my conduct after his stories of you. But now...
Forget those words spoken by His Highness. I am no different a man than I was before, beaten down by sin, alone and weak. I am lost and irredeemable.
Yeah, boy. Okay, so I finally got all the supporters with him. I think I could go for Sylvain, Annette, Ingrid. By the time I'm done with, I'm not sure about this month. Maybe next month I could try to get it.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
I don't know either.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Hurry up and cage the wild boar.
What?
Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Oh, Dimitri.
What? Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
You should rest.
The Professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time. In any case, we won't let you down this month, Professor. You can rely on us.
Dimitri? Can I just say it? Get some Rest! Go to sleep!
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrigmach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
I won't stop you.
I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Ah! Professor! Sorry, this'll take some getting used to. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
It's only my appearance that has changed.
Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
And that is literally everything I should be able to show. But there's one thing that does concern me.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
Thank you.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
Okay. Take this goddess statue.
Oh,
I'm gonna need to check too.
I am...
Because there's one thing I want to check out.
I was thinking that it would be lovely to speak with you alone for a bit.
It is a change of scenery.
I adore this. Thank you for
I feel this is my room. I think this happens whenever you get an A support.
I am grateful. Of course.
Dream of a throne?
Of course. Yes.
Fodlan's future?
I see. Yes.
Library collection?
I see.
I already got it perfect.
I too like to spread my wings from time to time. Doing so in your company is a treat.
Lush?
I see.
Perfect.
This crown is rather elaborate, but it has been passed down through generations of archbishops. This is a precious opportunity to spend quality time with you. If there is something you wish to say, I hope you know that you may tell me anything.
There he is. There's the third one. Okay. Well, that's done. Let me go ahead and skip to the final day. Unless if there's any other support that is almost new line exclusive and I can't show. Alright, and we are back, and I actually got 2 new supports dealing with Ingrid and, well, both Dimitri and Dudu, which are Blue Line exclusive, so let's check it out.
Ingrid, I've been doing some thinking, and it occurs to me that I owe you an apology.
What? Why do you seem so serious?
In a just world, you would be happily married to Glenn. He truly loved you, and it's clear that you care deeply for him as well. But on that awful night, he died right before my eyes. I could do nothing to prevent it. In a way, I'm responsible for you losing the joyous future that should have been yours. I know my words can change nothing, but I'm so sorry, Ingrid.
No, Your Highness. There's no need to apologize. Glenn's death, it still doesn't feel real. I always looked up to Glenn. He was the very picture of a perfect knight, noble and virtuous. In the end, he laid down his life, the ultimate sacrifice. I feel proud of him in ways that words can't quantify.
Proud? Truly?
That's right. I feel proud that he died for those he was sworn to protect. Proud that he passed from this realm to the next as a perfect knight.
Are you really trying to turn his needless death into an ideal to uphold? You and he are so alike.
Needless death? How can you say that? Glenn gave his life for you, for everyone, and this is how you speak of his sacrifice?
You weren't there. You didn't witness his last moments. If you had, you wouldn't feel that way.
I don't care to hear your interpretation of his final moments. He was and will always be an ideal knight.
You would do well to rethink that ideal, my friend.
Pardon me? He served in your guard. He took great pride in what he did, in protecting you. The very least you can do is not spit on his memory. If you'll excuse me.
What is the matter with me?
What? Let's see if we could get the second part of B ready by then. And get him with Sylvain. Dedu and Annette. Level B+.
Forgive me.
It's fine. Honestly, it's pretty funny when you think about it.
I did not expect the horse to react so violently when I approached.
No kidding. And I didn't expect the two of us to get covered in hay.
Animals have never taken to me. It must be as you said. My face is the problem. I have not honed my smile well enough. I deeply regret the trouble I've caused you.
Don't be ridiculous. And especially don't be sad. It's no trouble at all, I promise. Everyone makes mistakes. Isn't that what you've been trying to teach me?
Yes, I suppose so.
It does look like this'll take a while to clean up. But if we work together, it'll be done in no time.
I am truly sorry.
Don't apologize. When it's your turn for stable duty, I'm happy to help.
Really?
Sure. And in return, you can help me out when I'm on kitchen duty.
Of course.
By the way, I tried out all that stuff you mentioned before, about how to not be a scatterbrain. I'm still pretty hopeless, but thanks to you, I'm making fewer mistakes. It's probably not a good idea for me to be left alone around knives and boiling water, though. That's why it'll be really nice knowing you have my back.
You have changed.
Huh?
You no longer fear approaching me for help. You simply ask. And now, when the need arises, I will rely on you, too.
Neat. Yes, that was pretty neat. Certification. Do anyone need to be certified? I think everyone's fine. Let's go on the mission. Conflict in the Holy Tomb. Your house venture into the Holy Tomb to receive a revelation from the goddess. In that hidden place, deep beneath Gary Mock, a shocking truth is revealed. Let's go!
A revelation from the goddess. To think we'll have the honor of attending such a historical event.
I hear the Archbishop will accompany us to the Holy Tomb.
If something happens to her, all of Fodlan will suffer. We must protect her at all costs.
This may sound mad, but perhaps we don't have to worry so much about that. Lady Rhea has said before that she is capable of protecting herself. I have a feeling that is true. I thought it was a strange thing for her to say. And beyond that, her movements bring to mind a great warrior with an extensive military background.
Who is Rhea really?
I wonder. Mind, it's also possible that I'm way off track. Regardless, perhaps we should brace ourselves for anything.
I never imagined attending a ceremony for a real revelation.
I wonder what the ceremony will be like. I'm so nervous. I'm not ready for this.
There's no chance for battle unless something goes terribly wrong, right?
Screw you! Screw you, Felix! Why do you have to go and say that?
If you keep saying things like that, something bad is bound to happen.
And screw you, Sylvain, for enforcing that thought.
What's wrong, Flame? You look like you have something on your mind.
Who, me? No, it is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
Your Highness, I will protect you no matter what. Your Highness?
I suppose you could say that. Nothing to worry about. It's about time for Lady Rhea to arrive. Let's all steel ourselves for whatever may occur at this ceremony.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
Wow.
Incredible. To think such a vast space has been hiding beneath the monastery all this time.
Wow.
I wonder what powers that giant mechanism that descends beneath the ground.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne?
I see that throne so many times already.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess. Well?
I feel like a little child. Now I feel sleepy.
It was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Halt! Reveal yourself!
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit.
Oh my gosh. You look like a super douche and someone who's super trying very hard to be super cool. But totally. Nah, your name is Manly.
Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
Why is the Imperial Army here?
This can't be. How did they get into Garreg Mach?
Even the Flame Emperor is here. That can only mean...
The Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. What do you know?
I never imagined you'd have the nerve to return here. What are you after, Flame Emperor?
Is it not obvious? The Holy Tomb contains great power. The power to rule all of Vodland.
And to attain that power, you'll trample anything that stands in your way. Just like you did in Dusker.
I had nothing to do with that. Quickly retrieve the crest stones. Kill for them if you must.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place.
I just find it funny how we're just standing here and just letting them do whatever they want or get in position for the next battle.
Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Oops, that's going a little bit too far. Why don't we just arrest them? Oh wait, we don't do that. Okay, let me set... Only 9 people? Which includes me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God damn it, I have no space for Yuri. Or Flame. Yuri Flame. Flame Yuri. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to organize everything myself. Do I want to keep it so... You know, yeah, let's keep it there. No, I want you as Dimitri. What I want to do is go to the inventory and change with this guy. Get the knowledge gem so you could quickly get that passive that you definitely need. Actually, you can use something else. Alright, let's see what we got here. Enemy, 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 enemy. All these guys enemies. Armor units in mage that is specifically is going to try to go against any armor unit. Fortunately, I only have one armor unit, and I have the dude as a grappler now. Enemy, 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 enemy. Some archers. Manly here with a Veni edge. Screw you. The Flame Emperor. The Crest of Flames. Why do you have the Crest of Flame? Dracene Empire. Doesn't know the ability. Agent. X-Fair. Can counterattack. Seal Magic and Seal Strength. Got it. Anyways, I think we are ready, so let's go. You know, I've been going further away from what Yuti says. Okay, I think we are set and let's do this. I think that will start to become a quote and now I'm just saying random stuff. Bloof! Bloofy Bloof, let's just get in the battle. Defeat the enemy commander. Linkaro Dimitri falls in battle.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
Clear face!
The crest stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
Protect the crest stones. If they are stolen, you can get them back by defeating the foes that have them. You can earn rewards based on the number of crest stones you protected.
Heretics! What could be gained from desecrating these tombs and disgracing the dead?
Damn heretics! You will suffer no longer. But the Silverlands. Let's just go with the Tempest Lands so I could avoid getting hurt.
Over already?
How's that? Sometimes raises might when using combat art. Gotcha. Alright, if you guys want to come after me, then sure. Come after me. I got big hammer waiting for you. That includes you, doofus, sis. I have a hammer waiting just for you guys.
I'll go.
Can't.
I'll cut through.
Reach. Can't reach. Oh, I can reach here though.
Let's keep our guard up.
In that case, I need you to go down here. Well, I was going to tell you to go down there, but people wants to murder me, so let's not do that. Let's go over here. And now you need to go as far as you can so we could kill this guy. 68%. Let's go, Ash.
That was tough.
Oh yeah, sure. Very tough, Ash. Alright, I think I should go... Yeah, there's more crest stones here. Oh, that's a lot of crest stones here. Ah, freak.
Take away the crest stones. All of them.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
Well, maybe if you explain it to us, we'll probably know what the stones are. Oh, bother. We got some big monsters coming our way. Okay. That's this enough. Let's... Can I even reach this guy? I still cannot reach him. Okay, we gotta murder things now. Move out of the way! Coming to get you, stupid guy. Actually, now that I think about it. Rally. There we go. I rally so you could hit this guy. You better hit him, Ash.
I must steel myself.
Cressay Stone saved. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy.
Luck wasn't with you.
Level 28, to do.
I suppose I've improved.
I think what we could do is have the Duke here. Hopefully he could reach and surveying there while we have these critters come and take care of this guy. That's me thinking.
Gotcha.
Oh, you brought him up a little bit. Whoa, you're gonna go steal more stuff, aren't you? Well, Dimitri has something to say about that. Die! With death.
Who's next?
I don't think I ever used this thing. A sickle of imposter resilient, this weapon was crafted using forbidden, forgotten knowledge. Okay. Now.
We'll make our move.
You know, in hindsight, giving the dude stride was not a good idea. Also, in hindsight, I should have also attacked from this side.
Victory is ours.
That way you can come in and free the shields from this side. Dorothea, level 25.
Not quite what I was after.
Damn! I'll take that though. Gonna beat you up with my bare fists! That had some chain attached to them and yada yada yada. Well, I might as well go in and attack everywhere.
You have my support. Now's our chance.
Alright kids, look how is it done. Shoryuken is a uppercut move and not a spiritual fireball-ish attack move. Why was I there? Now I'm lost in thought. What I was trying to say is I was going to say Shoryuken when it's
That worked out.
Annette, I was hoping to grab the material. Okay, it's good that you killed the guy, but it's not what I was hoping for.
Too slow.
There we go. I was thinking right now, what if Mercedes does a critical hit? It was just right after Annette does her critical hit.
Knew you could do it.
Yeah, boy! Now we gotta get rid of these guys. Another hindsight, I should have given strike to someone like Dimitri or Mercedes. That way they do the gambit and then they can move once more. Did I? Let's go! Nice! Get rid of you. Chop your head off. Grim Reaper your butt.
Who's next?
Oh, he's now on level 30.
I will get stronger yet.
And also Flame grew to level 26.
A bit disappointing.
You know, I'm trying to get her to get at least a B in fisticuffs.
Too slow.
Manly!
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
Yeah, I don't like your face. I think I should destroy you. First, let's see how if you can hit me. Hit me! Hit me! Yeah, not surprising with a 0 accuracy. Yes, you made it. Now we shall have the battles of swords. Oh well, he's poisoned. At least he got to level 26, and that's all that matters.
I can feel the difference.
Throw an axe! Throw it in the face!
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
Ah, you kind of deserve that death for having such a creepy face for one. A creepy killing slasher face. That's only the face a mother would love. Okay. How should we cook you? Should we cook you with a silver lance? I think we should give you a silver death.
Do not try to say you have forgotten. Do you know just how many people died in Dusker?
Why bother with this? Stay silent and fight.
Oh, come on.
So, you want to turn your eyes away from the lives you have trampled? Dastard! You are a monster. The lowliest beast I have ever known.
Time to die. Oh! I feel like that could have hurt it. Dimitri? Dimitri?
Is this some kind of twisted joke? I've been looking for you. I will take that head from your shoulders and hang it from the gates of Endor! Stop right there!
Oh no, he totally lost it. You know how I could tell that he lost his mind? That stupid spear that gave him a lot of critical hits, I think, in the last chapter, just missed Edelgard in the head. Yeah, I think... Oh, shit. Dimitri just... he's broken now. Rusted bow. Put away. Knowledge gem. Alright. Now 2 people can... Oh, shit. Dimitri, we're gonna give you this. And get you that skill ASAP. Advanced skills. Stage complete. Oh, Sylvain is the MVP. Huzzah. His motivation is maxed out. His motivation maxed out because he saw how crazy Dimitri went. He's like, yeah, now I'm motivated. Right? See how happy Dimitri is now? Okay, I'm dragging this way out too long.
Before I break your neck, there is one thing I must ask you.
Stay out of my way.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak. Answer my question. That is all you have left to do.
You know, now I'm thinking about it, Edelgard indirectly caused the death of my dad.
Flame Emperor. No. Edelgard. Tell me now. Why did you cause such a tragedy? You killed your own mother, and yet you haven't even had the decency to stop and consider the reasons behind your actions. Have you?
I already told you I had nothing to do with that.
It was foolish to think I could reason with a lowly beast.
Your Majesty, no!
Oh, come on. You really gonna think that stopped Dimitri?
Come, Hubert.
Ah, retreat. God damn it.
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seiros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished. You have defiled the Holy Tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren. That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil.
Good God, Rhea.
Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
I guess. We need to help Dimitri first. Can't believe it. Edelgard.
We weren't able to defeat her.
Your Highness.
Oops.
I will kill Edelgard with my own hands. I swear it. Let's return to the monastery, Professor. It is clear what must be done.
So, he's finally shown his true face.
There's nothing to be happy about, Felix.
The same Dimitri I've seen once before. A beast who loves spilling blood.
You're wrong. I'm sure of it. There has to be an explanation.
I knew he'd been carrying the burden of that tragedy. I understand his thirst for revenge. His family and closest friends, all massacred right in front of him. But it still doesn't add up. There must be more that we don't know.
That's true. Dimitri didn't come unhinged until after the Flame Emperor was unmasked.
You don't think there's some connection between those two, do you?
The leaders of the Church have misused its creed to fulfill their true desire. To rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan. Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance. They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? by preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation. Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, the Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
Oof.
I cannot believe it. Let us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies.
Kingdom in alliance? Declare war?
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor. She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation. Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
Yes, said it.
Professor, the Empire has declared war on the Church of Seros.
I just heard.
I knew this day would come, sooner or later.
What's going to happen?
We need more information.
We can't afford to be optimistic. It's entirely possible the kingdom will be invaded.
Settle yourself, Ingrid. We need to carefully consider our options.
We can't just act rashly. That will only make things worse.
Once we've ascertained the situation, we must return to Ferdiad. Your Highness.
Dimitri! Are you still in crazy mode? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No, Dimitri. Oh. Yep. He knew it was Edelgard. He just didn't want to believe it. And now that it was confirmed, his soul and mind just snapped into. You could actually see the moment where Dimitri lost all trace of sanity and logic. Right about here. Anyways, I guess we're gonna see what will happen next time when we go to war with Edelgard and the Empire. I shall see you guys next time. I am so glad I don't have to kill anybody from any good people from the Empire. Hopefully they don't abandon me.
I look to you.